Yo, what is going on, you guys? B-Jack here, and today I will be bringing you guys a brand new video. But in today's video, I will be talking about what's been going on around the NBA. You know, once again, now let's get straight into it. Marcus Smart is supposed to return for Game 4 against the Milwaukee Bucks. Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, Game 4. My predictions: Marcus Smart coming back. Celtics are going to win this game. They're going to tie the series 2-2. But I still think that the Bucks are going to win in 6. But I do think the Celtics are going to win this game, tie the series up. Marcus Smart will make a difference, guys. Actually, you know, I might change my prediction from Bucks in 6 to Bucks in 7 because Marcus Smart is so important on the defensive end and brings a lot of energy to the Boston Celtics team to where they might be able to push this to 7 games. I think it kind of depends on how good they do on guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton. Now, the Rockets and the Golden State Warriors also play tonight. Who do I think is going to win that? I have confidence in the Rockets winning it, tying this series up 2-2, making this a good series to watch. I really want the Rockets to win, like I've said in like every single video, but that doesn't mean they are going to win. But the Rockets can tie the series 2-2, and I think they are going to because it's the home crowd. They made it 2-1 last game. Harden's eye is only recovering more as time's going by. The Warriors, I don't know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson didn't look very promising last game. There's just a lot to that. The Toronto Raptors tied up the series with the Philadelphia 76ers yesterday. They tied the series up 2-2. The Denver Nuggets tied up the series with Portland 2-2. This was important for both teams to tie up the series because, you know, you never want to go down 3-1 like in a series, you know. It was probably more important for the Toronto Raptors to do it. Actually, it wasn't more important for any of them to do it because they both have home court advantage, which means that they both will return, even if they're down 3-1, they both will return to home court for Game 5. But it was important for both teams because you never want to go down 3-1 in a series because then you're forced to win 3 straight games against that basketball team. Which, obviously, if you're down 3-1, you obviously are having a tough time even beating them at all, let alone 3 games in a row. Now, I can go back to talking about the Celtics and the Bucks. Now, if the Celtics go down 3-1 in this series is over, guys. Like, guaranteed. Not guaranteed, of course. You know, 3-1, Warriors choked it too. But, the Milwaukee Bucks for Game 5, since they have home court advantage, they will go back to Milwaukee for Game 5. If they're up 3-1, well, they'll go back for Game 5 anyways, but if they're up 3-1 going back to Milwaukee, this series is over in 5 games. Now, if they lose this game, this series is not over in 5 games. This series will be over in 6 games. Or, no, 7. I'll say 7 because Marcus Smart, you know, he'll make a big difference. By the way, guys, I don't know if this is true, but I heard around that James Harden's eye got poked again versus the Warriors. And guess who poked it? Guess who poked his eye again? Just take a wild guess. Draymond Green. Yeah, none other than Draymond Green, you know. He's just known for poking James Harden's eye, you know. Just what he does. You know, I don't want to cut this video short or anything, so I do want to talk about Zion Williamson for a moment or so. Zion Williamson He could go to the Hawks. He could go to the Knicks. He could go to the Suns. He could go to several teams. That would really help them teams, of course. Now, I think if he goes to the Hawks next season will slide into a playoff spot. There will be an 8th seed or 7th. There will be a high seed, guys. Don't get your hopes up, Hawks fans. But he would really help them. The Knicks, unless they get somebody else other than Zion Williamson, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs still. Just don't think so. Now, why do I think the Hawks will? It's because they have both John Collins, Trae Young, and then they'll have Zion Williamson. Those are 3 great young players, and then the Hawks will have a very future. So will the Knicks, because, you know, they can get free agents into the Knicks organization, attracting them with Zion Williamson. Now, the Phoenix Suns, this would be great for them because they don't want Devin Booker to leave. You know, Devin Booker's been playing great for the Phoenix Suns, but they have had terrible seasons since he's been here. And he came off a season this year where he averaged 25 points per game and almost 7 assists per game. That's really good, guys. I think what it will do to the Phoenix Suns next year, like I said, I don't think they'll make the playoffs either. I think they'll get close, actually. But I think they'll just get nudged at the playoffs. The Knicks, I don't think they'd get close. I'd say the Knicks would get 32 wins with Zion. And I think the Phoenix Suns would get 39 wins with Zion. And I think the Hawks would make the playoffs, be an 8 or 7 with 42 and 40 record. You know, I'll say they're gonna nudge a winning record if that happened. Now, who do I think he's gonna get drafted to? I don't know. I mean, that's for the NBA draft lottery to decide. Now, that is the end of the video, you guys. So, if you enjoy basketball videos like this, go check out my last video. It's a banger. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.